The first step of this process will be going into PuTTY. This allows us to SSH into the Raspberry Pi. We can do this either through IP address or the host name of the Raspberry Pi. Now, once you've connected to the Raspberry Pi, you're actually just going to want to log in. The basic login is Pi, and you're going to have to create a password. Now, the password it asks you for is actually just a blank space, so you just press enter, and then you create your own password. Now, if you'd like to change your password, simply type this command in. You'll be asked to input your current password and then input a new password in which you would like to replace it with. Now, we both know it's better to be safe than sorry. So what you're going to want to do is type in this command, and what it allows you to do is update the Raspberry Pi. Now, there's a difference between update and upgrade. Update looks for potential updates to the Raspberry Pi system. Upgrade actually applies those updates to the Raspberry Pi system. So this is what you're going to want to input. Now, after upgrading your Pi, what you're going to want to do is reboot. Simply do this by typing sudo reboot. Now that your Raspberry Pi is rebooted and is back up and running, I'm going to teach you how to hash your Wi-Fi passwords. Okay, so now that we know our system's up to date, what you're going to want to do is log in. Now, once you're fully logged in, what you're going to want to do is type in this command. Sudo means to go in as a super user. Nano is actually a text editor that is within the Raspberry Pi. What you see in front of you is a pathway to a file on the system, which shows you what network you're connected to and the passwords along with it. Now, once you've done so, you're going to be greeted with something that looks a bit like this. As you can see on lines 5 and 6, has the SSID, which is the Wi-Fi we're connected to, which is a.itlab, and the password 4DA14B1 $. Now, after you've seen that, what you want to do is press Ctrl X. This will remove you from the pathway and get you back to the main terminal. Now, to actually hash the password, what you're going to want to do is type in WPA_passphrase and then the Wi-Fi you're connected to and the password along with it. Now, after you've done so, as you can see, the PSK in the middle is the Wi-Fi password and the PSK at the bottom is the same Wi-Fi password but hashed, meaning if anyone got their hands on it, they're not going to be able to know what the password is. Now this is what you're going to want to copy and paste back into your config file, and you're going to want to replace it so that if anyone got their hands on the config file, they're not actually able to know what the password is. And that's it. You're all done!